Good evening, guys. Okay, so I've not uploaded for a couple of days, and boy, have I found the perfect topic for tonight's video. It's like it was absolutely just made for us. Okay, and here it goes. Okay, so I need to emphasize shocked. A shocked parent from, I hope I pronounce this right, from Holy Mount School has started an online petition. Okay, um, and it's got 20,000 signatures, and in the petition it's against drag queens going into schools. And what started this was the primary school, it's in South London, so it invited a drag queen called Dolly Trolley. Okay, and the reason they sort of invited Dolly Trolley is they was bringing awareness to sort of, not to see, like, colour and not to discriminate, and you are who you are, and whatever you see on the outside, look through that. It's the inside that matters. 1 second, Elvis, bed, that bloody dog. And it was part of the LGBT. They were sort of bringing awareness to it. That the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. And this was called "This Is Me Day," okay, which I think is a really good title actually. And they invited Dolly to the school, okay, where Dolly did a little dance, and then taught the 9-year-olds there to sort of to do a dance routine. And this shocked people, to say the least. Okay. Now, it must have been the teachers who have had this comment, because apparently the parents are saying that they didn't know anything about it. So this sort of, this what I'm about to say now must have come from the teachers, okay, and the kids, obviously. And they said that when she came out, when knee-high boots and a sequin dress, they was absolutely shocked, disgusted. They were sort of like, it made her feel uncomfortable. The teachers pulled her face. They didn't know where to put the face, to be quite honest with you. Now, Dolly after that went on to the younger sort of, the youngest part of the school, about 4 years old they were, and she read a story to them, dressed in the same way. And that also made these children apparently feel very uncomfortable, didn't know what to do, sort of, uneasy and unsuitable. The parents are saying that it shouldn't have happened. They're saying that they wasn't even told about this this visit, this sort of they weren't told about Dolly going to the school. And if they had been, they then would have had the option to sort of take keep the kid off, basically, not let them participate. Now, on Dolly's website, she's described as a little firecracker, very, very friendly. Also, she's described as just a nice, genuine person, really. Sort of, what you see is what you get. And they say that the pictures on there are very explicit, very sexual nature, definitely not suitable for children, especially primary school. Now, I've gone to look at the website, obviously, and sort of, obviously, basically the pictures on there are just, she's just in that, exaggerated outfits, beautiful hair, big over exaggerated makeup, that sort of thing. But the first sort of picture that you're faced with as soon as you click on is it's advertising drag aerobics. And really, I don't really know what drag aerobics is, but I'm guessing it's Dolly who's going to come and teach you aerobics, so you can join her class. Something like that, anyway. Now, apparently, this isn't the first time that drag queen has sort of been into a primary school, and it happened in Scotland. And up in Scotland, I don't know what sort of entertainment they had, but what they was really pissed off about is the name of the drag queen that went there, and she was called Flowjob. So they just kicked up a little bit of fuss of that. Now, this again, there's a few primary schools that are actually expressing interest in following suit in the South London bloody, in the primary schools footsteps, basically. And they think it's, they need to increase the awareness of individuality and sort of, push that people do sort of not hide things in, not hide who they are, you know, express themselves, basically. That's what I think, anyway. But hey-ho. Now, what they're wanting to achieve out of this petition is that, you know, whoever sort of, with the educational department, whoever that is, the minister or whatever, just sort of ban it, put a stop to it. There's no way on the earth that this should be allowed to go on. So, and then a spokeswoman goes on, a spokeswoman for the council and behalf of the school and behalf of Dolly, said that the school held a themed week to bring awareness to sort of, like I say, individuality and diversity, and they're not aware of any official sort of complaint from the parents or staff, really. Now, what do you think, guys? This is going to be a sort of splitters in the middle, isn't it, so to speak? I mean, obviously, as you probably guessed, it doesn't bother me, and nor would it bother me if it happened at my kid's school. I'll be absolutely honest, it would not bother me. Now, before you start saying, oh, God, no, you can't do that, too young, just think about it for a minute, just 1 minute, let me say, that the kids nowadays are a lot older than the actual age. I mean, you know, these 9-year-olds that were sort of learning to dance with Dolly, I bet half of them were going home to go on the Grand Theft Auto game. Now, Grand Theft Auto, I'm going to use it as an example, but Grand Theft Auto, you know, they drive around in a bloody, you know, round a map, don't they? They go into strip clubs, they do drugs, they can pick prostitutes up, if you don't want to pay them, you can shoot them. I mean, it's not like when we were kids, is it? It's not like when I was 9 years old. I was playing with Barbie, you know, I didn't think any older than what I was. But now, thanks to the media and sort of, you know, Facebook and Twitter and even YouTube, you know, they are sort of thinking a little bit more forward. So they might be 9 on paper, but a lot of them in their head are doing a lot more older things than what they really should be. So I don't think it's a clear cut as what they say. But yeah, let me know in the comments. But quickly, before you go, on covering, just mentioning petitions, I found a petition online that I really would like you to sort of go and sign, if you would, for me. And what it is it says, I want to read it word for word because I really want to get the facts right, and if you want to sign it, please go ahead. It's to increase the funding for the fight of drug use. The government should provide more money to ensure that all parts of the country can do more to tackle drug abuse. Okay? Now, no money at all was given to County Durham from the project ADDA. So I imagine ADDA is something like whatever your local, drug help place is, okay? And it is a terrible, and I know it's an epidemic everywhere, but apparently in County Durham, it's really bad, okay? And in fact, Durham has had the highest drug deaths in 8 consecutive years, and no funding has been given. And believe me or believe this not, guys, it's only got 14 signatures. So please go and sign it. Come on, let's get helping them. Right, guys, tell me what you think about Dolly Trolley. See you soon.